Chiefs fans, Patrick Mahomes is so good, we needed to use other sports to put his greatness into context. He became the 7th player in NFL, NBA, MLB, and NHL history to win 3 championships, 2 regular season MVPs in his first 7 seasons. He joins the likes of Larry Bird, Bill Russell, Mickey Mantle, and Joe DiMaggio. I mean, good company to be in. All right, S.A., here's the deal. I need you to marinate on this and give it to me straight. Who's closer to the GOAT? Is it Mahomes to Brady or LeBron James to Michael Jordan?
What? Of course it's Mahomes to Brady. What are you talking about? You put them up to this. You put them up to this. You put them up to this right here.
You told me you the EP just a minute ago.
Excuse me. You put them up to this. You put them up to this. You asked them to ask because you know I let you slide up in there because I like to make you happy, my brother. So I let you slide up in there, make sure you got some questions up there. You got your team over there trying to prepare you for this stuff. They can't help you right now. This ain't even close. You talking about who's closer? Patrick Mahomes is 28 years of age. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2 NFL MVPs, at the age of 28, all right? His first 6 seasons as a starting quarterback, all 6 times he went to the AFC title game. I'm sorry, that's very reminiscent of Brady, whose first 3 titles came in his first 4 years as a quarterback. That seems very, very reminiscent to me. I understand where we can look at the totality, but you know what? He just got started. We didn't even get to even think about talking about LeBron James in that category until about 15 years in. Are you kidding me? This ain't even a discussion, shit. You'll try because you're very gifted at this. You'll try, but I ain't D.O., baby. You can point at me all you want to. The GOAT status and all of this other stuff. And by the way, you've been very, very busy. I haven't seen you at the Staples Center in a while. I wonder why. Could it be that they losing too much?
No.
That could be it. I mean, they just an average 500 team. Because I know you like me. You like to be around winners. You don't want to be around scrubs. You don't want to get contaminated. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you ain't show up at the crypto.com. I've been there several times, I ain't seen you once. You showed up in Vegas. You showed up in Vegas for the in-season tournament championship game. So I saw you. You sitting there courtside, right? That's the only time I saw your ass there all season long because them brothers ain't winning. But Patrick Mahomes is. Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady, much closer, more reminiscent than LeBron and MJ. You need to stop that right now.
I had a homeboy ask me.
Sure.
He said, man, you going to the Super Bowl? I said, I'm already here. LeBron already the GOAT.
Oh, please.
What you talking about? He's closer. LeBron the GOAT.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Flip that around.
Go ahead.
Is Patrick Mahomes closer to Tom Brady or is Michael Jordan closer to GOAT James?
That is a blasphemous question. That is a blasphemous question. That is beyond blasphemous.
You still doing it.
Is Michael Jordan close to LeBron James?
We the GOAT.
6-time champions, undefeated in 6 appearances.
We are the GOAT.
Not even allowing a championship final series to get to a game 7. Are you telling me 9 times All-NBA, All-Defensive Team, 10 times scoring champion without question? You ask anybody. All of these modern young whippersnappers, breath smelling like Similac, wet behind the ears. Sure, they'll say it, but anybody. You're about the only person I know in his 50s that would say that about LeBron James compared to Michael Jordan. There is nobody. I can't find anybody else our age that would say such a thing other than you. Other than you.
Then he won't call you back or send you no shoes. But I buy my own shoes. GOAT James is where it's at. Because you keep on talking about all that right there. Right. We're about to have 40,000, 11,000, 11,000, 40,000 points, 11,000 rebounds, 11,000 assists. Right. With anybody.
Oh, please. You've been in the league since you were 17 years of age.
That's not my fault.
What he did, what he did with the time that he had, okay, in the 15 years, the 13 years that he was in Chicago, the 15 years over, what he did when he was in the NBA is what we talk about. We're not talking about somebody that's trying to play till they're 50. We ain't talking about that. That's like 25 years. So what
I'm going to do about those years in Washington? That should take off for something.
Excuse me. You talk about when he was 40? When he was 40 and he was just trying to get ownership of the team, that's what we going to hold against him?
Yes.
I'm sorry. He's got 2 3-peats on his resume. How many 3-peats does LeBron James have? How many?
That's what we do. Now all of a sudden 3-peats matter.
How many 3-peats does LeBron have on his resume?
He got none.
Thank you. Michael Jordan got 2. He got 2. He went. This is what he said. He said, Shannon, I'm gonna tell you something, Shannon. I'm gonna retire, and I'm gonna play baseball, and I'm gonna golf.
Is that what you call that?
And then I'm gonna still come back, and three-peat again. That's what he did.
That's what you're saying?
That's what he did.
Just imagine if LeBron could have took off a year and a half in the middle of his career, how fresh he would be right now.
Fresh.
Yes.
Fresh. Excuse me. You know what? This is the brother that pays $1.5 million on it. A matter of fact, the money that he earns, he needs to thank Michael Jordan about that, because if it wasn't for what Michael Jordan did, they would have never had that much money in the NBA, which would have ultimately enabled him to diversify his portfolio and gain even more money, because LeBron James is brilliant. He is brilliant. He is great. He is on the Mount Rushmore. But the GOAT, stop that nonsense right now. You need to stop
LeBron is the first head on the left on Mount Rushmore. The first one.
The first one.
Yeah. So whoever you else got up there, you put who you want. You put who you want.
You could say all that stuff, the blasphemy coming out of your mouth. But in the end, like I said, he don't have 1 three-peat. Michael Jordan has 2 in less period of time playing. And by the way, when the league was rougher, it was more physical. You could get away with mugging somebody as opposed to getting teed up for having bad breath right now. That's how the league is right now. You pass gas and got bad breath, that's a technical foul, might throw you out of the game. You sit up there and woof in LeBron James' direction, you're going to get called for a foul. That's the league we playing in right now. Michael Jordan was getting mugged. There ain't no LeBron
and they
rules,
changed the
but
rules.
there's Jordan rules.
And they changed the rules.
Jordan rules.
Did they change the rules?
Well, excuse me?
Did they change the rules?
They had to.
They had to
because of Michael Jordan. That's how great he was. As John Sally and them said on The Last Dance, we had to get him before he was airborne, because you know he's not human, right? That's what they said about him. What they say about LeBron, he's great. He's great. We really respect him. We really respect him. We really respect him. He's a phenomenal talent and champion, 4-time champion. We respect the hell out of him. But there are levels, baby.